Hello, my love. I'm so glad that you're finally home. Sorry that there was so much traffic. Dinner is going to be ready in about 15 minutes. I'm just tidying up a little bit here. What can I get you? Do you want some tea? Do you want some decaf coffee? Something that can help you to just relax, unwind while we wait for food to be ready. I will show you what options that we have in 1 second. I just want to wipe this counter down. It's a little bit dirty. And then I will show you the selection that we have. Other than the traffic being awful, how was your day overall? Well, the good news is you're home now. You have a very, very delicious dinner in store. And I have a movie picked out that I know that you're gonna like. It's a surprise. All right, so let me provide the tea selections, because I kind of ordered a bunch of things on Amazon. They all arrived, and I'm excited to have a little cup of tea myself. Okay, so let's see here. Let me just grab everything. Okay, so I've been wanting to drink some just like warm things at night lately since it's been so cold outside, but I was looking for things that did not have caffeine. So option number 1, we have this vanilla nut tea. It's supposed to, allegedly, word on the street, allegedly it's supposed to taste like coffee. Okay, so store that in your mind. This is our first option. All right, now moving into a completely different direction. Here we have some hibiscus superflower tea. It's heart healthy, if that's an influencing factor, and it is also caffeine free. You know, smell? Sometimes, getting like a little whiff can. Okay, yeah. It does smell nice. All right, so there's 2 more options. 2 more options, and then I'm gonna make the tea. Sit down, we'll get nice and cozy. I'll give you like a little scalp massage. How does that sound? Yeah, it's nothing like a scalp massage after a long, hard day. Okay, so this one, Vermont maple ginger. I haven't tried this one yet. Let me smell this. Ooh, that smells incredible. It's like a gingerbread cookie. Get a whiff of that. That's good stuff. Okay, and then last but certainly not least, I did try this. I just ordered this. I was sucked in by Instagram, one of their ads. So it's called Sleep Time Super Latte, caffeine-free, sleep supportive latte crafted with an herbal sleep blend of magnesium and adaptogens. I think I might have another one of these too. This was really, really good. Okay, so let me go get that started, and then we will move over to the couch, and I shall give you the best scalp massage of your entire life. Do you want milk in this? Vanilla oat milk, regular milk, almond milk. The world is your oyster. Okay. Good choice, by the way. Water is almost boiling. One more thing. For the movie, all right, if you cannot wait for the suspense. When I was watching the Golden Globes, that movie Sinners was getting a lot of recognition. And you know, I do love a good vampire movie, so I thought I could watch that tonight. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun. What do you think's the best vampire movie ever? Yeah, no, that one was really good. Yeah, obviously, Interview with the Vampire always ranks pretty high. You know what was fun and what I also would not mind watching? Do you remember Fright Night? That was such a fun movie. I haven't seen that in forever. All right, I think the water is ready. Un momento. Do you have any preference on what mug I use? Alright, well, I'm going to use my no, it's not Cinderella, it's Snow White. Use my little Snow White mug. Alright, the water is boiling. Let me go pour that. Okay, so I'm just going to pour this in here. And then I'm going to go mix that up with our frother. Yes, I love that Christmas present you got me. It really makes every drink taste so much better. Okay, let me just go get those nice and frothy, and then we'll move over to the couch for the scheduled head massage. If you want to go sit down while I'm doing this, I'll be over there in 1 second. Here I come. All right, let me set yours down right there. It's still pretty hot. Okay, you comfortable? It's very delicious. It needs a little bit of time to cool off. So while that is cooling, you can get into the scalp massage portion of the evening. All right, so here are 2 little tools that I thought might feel very nice and therapeutic, relaxing. So I thought I could use this one. This is supposed to be really good at like increasing blood circulation to the scalp, making your hair thicker and healthier. It just feels nice. And then I also have this little tool, which I thought I would use on you. It's just these like little sort of rubber nubs that are like very flexible, so like they really give like a really nice sort of scalp massage. I'll also use my nails. I just got my nails done. I know you like how my nails feel in your hair. So do you want to scoot a little closer? Should I come behind you? Let's see, how should we do this? Let's see. How about you stay where you are. I'm gonna go get a chair. I'm gonna pull up a chair right behind you. You look so comfortable. And yeah, start with this one, and then we'll work to that other one, and then last I will use my fingers. Okay, let me just pull that chair up behind you. All right, Pardon me. Okay, here we are. So, first, I'm just gonna gently graze these bristles, just kind of like over the top of your head. How does that feel? Okay, good. Okay, so you just sit back. You just sit back and relax. And just try to put all thoughts out of your head. You have a very, very delicious dinner waiting for you. Whatever happened today is over. I don't want you to think about it. You're home now. And we are going to have a very nice, relaxing evening together with our dinner and our movie. Get all snuggled up on the couch with a nice, comfy blanket. And I even have a little leftover dessert from the night before. Yeah, I saved you the last chocolate peanut butter bar. Well, I saw how much you liked it. Is this a good amount of pressure on your scalp? Because I can push the bristles down a little bit harder because they're not sharp. They're all like rounded at the edge. They're designed to, to rub the scalp, so it's not gonna scratch you if I press down harder. How does it feel, sort of like down the nape of your neck? Like if I go all the way down the back of your head, all the way to your neck, and then kind of like glide it down your neck a little bit. How does that feel? Okay, good. I'll do that for a little bit. Shh. All you have to do is just relax. Good job. You look a lot more relaxed already. I know, that commute's just horrible. We gotta figure out a way for you to not have to do that commute anymore. I know you're not crazy about that job. I was just kind of thinking this over, and feel free to say no, but I was thinking today, while you were driving home and you texted me about the traffic, I started thinking, what if, I just inherited that property from my uncle that I've been trying to sell. What if I took it off the market? And what if we just moved into it instead? It's such a beautiful location. It's just right next to that river in Oregon. Like, what if we both just quit our jobs and we just, decided to kind of start this whole new exciting chapter? It might be kind of an adventure, just completely pressing restart. Here, hold on, I'm gonna get the other little massage tool, but I know that we both have talked about how we are just kind of over living in the city, How does this one feel? Do you like this one better? You know, we always talk about doing something like that, you know, doing something completely unexpected. And I was just thinking this might be the perfect opportunity for us to do that, you know. You know, we could sell this place or rent it out. Just pack up and go live somewhere that's just a lot more simple, a lot more quiet, and you wouldn't have to work anymore there. I mean, you could work if you wanted to, you could do whatever you wanted, because we would be able to have enough income just from renting this place out, and just, you know, start a way quieter, just slower paced life, just away from everything, away from all the noise. I think it could be just what, you know, the doctor ordered. I think that we're both sort of over this fast-paced lifestyle. We're just ready to kind of do something like that. You know, we both have always done like what's expected. I just feel like it would be so exciting to just, you know, just take an abrupt left turn like that. Just go do something so completely new. And it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful there. How about like one day this month we'll fly out there and I can just show you around the town. It's such a cute, small, quaint little town. I know you're just gonna fall in love with it. And just imagine that, like I'll have my own little garden out back, and I can make us all this fresh food, and we'd have all that land. We'd have a dog, and the dog could run all around. And, you know, we could just go for long walks, beautiful walks in nature. And I don't know, since we wouldn't really have to work, you know, we'd have the time to, you know, I know you've always been interested in developing, you know, some of those hobbies again that you used to do back in college. I was thinking I could get back into photography and painting. I just feel like life is so short, and I just think I'm ready to try something different. Here, I'm gonna use my nails now. Just kind of, you know, you don't have to give any answer right now. I think the best thing to do would be if we just, you know, took a little short trip out there. You know, we just stayed at the house for the weekend and just kind of tried to see what it feels like to just live in a much slower, quieter pace. And you know, if it doesn't work out, we can always come back. It's not like we have to stay there forever, but I feel like we should give it a shot, you know? Yes, it's always a good tactic to give someone a scalp massage while proposing new ideas like this. No, honestly, there's no pressure. I just, you know, I feel like I've noticed you seem sort of tense lately, and like you haven't really been loving your job for a while, and I just thought, you know, why not try something totally, completely different? Well, good. I'm glad that you're willing to just give it a shot. I think we could really have some fun adventures. And then with the leftover money that we have from selling this place, maybe we could get like a really nice RV. And we could also just take like so many road trips. I've always wanted to explore the entire country. I just think that could be so much fun. Take like Route 66 and just explore all of America. Every inch. There's so many states that I've never seen. Oh, we could definitely go there. I think it just would be fun to just have like 2 or 3 years of just adventure, while we're still young and youngish. Yeah. You know what? I should probably go check on the meatloaf. I just want to make sure that I don't overcook it. I don't want it to be dried out. I am also making mashed potatoes. Your favorite. Do you feel a little bit better? Do you feel a little bit less stressed, a little bit more calm? Very good. Alright, I'm gonna go check on the food. It needs like 5 more minutes. Almost ready. Just wanted to put some cheese on the top. Oh, awesome. I'm so excited that you're kind of like up for the adventure. Why not? I just feel like I'm kind of ready to just try something completely different. And as long as we have each other, I feel like we'd have a blast. Oh, good. I'm glad that you are on board. Well, let me go get the movie all set up, so as soon as the food is ready, we can start eating. Okay, there it is. Let me just press pause. Alright, so the cheese should be melted in like 1 more minute. I, for one, am very excited about this next chapter that we are about to embark on together. Thank you for always being so open-minded and flexible and the best little adventure buddy that anyone could ever hope for. And how nice is it going to be able to walk into our jobs and just tell everybody that we're leaving and we're never coming back. It's going to be so freeing. Yeah, I just might give that speech. All right, well, here's to adventure and new beginnings. Cheers.